David, thank you.
Yeah, and boy, it's going to be a warm start to those football games.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be downing that Gatorade. I have a feeling for the first half, at least. It's going to be really warm. We're still in the 90s. We're in the mid-90s right now. It's 94.
We're 94?
94
wow.
right now. Our record high for today is 95, and there's a possibility that we hit it just for a couple of minutes in between readings. So we'll let you know here when we find out. But yeah, it's hot. Either way you slice it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on out there. Beautiful otherwise. You can see skies are mainly clear. Temperatures started off in the upper 50s this morning and then quickly skyrocketed after that. Here's a look around town. 96 in Hillsboro. So we are baking in the heat. 95 in Beaverton. Lake Oswego not as bad in the upper 80s. Upper 80s too for Milwaukee. And then up near Battleground in Vancouver, we're in the low to mid 90s there. And Washougal in the upper 80s there. Upper 80s for Camas. Here's how it pans out this evening. So if you have those plans, it is going to be hot to begin with. We're going to still see temperatures in the upper 80s as we go through the 7 o'clock hour. And then as the sun goes down, temperatures will cool off, and I think it'll feel really nice. We're going to have temperatures in the upper 70s through 10 o'clock, and we are still in the mid 70s through 11 o'clock. So tonight's going to be one of those nights where you can wear the shorts, the flip-flops, the t-shirt, whatever you want to do, but do it tonight because this could be one of the last nights that we have these really nice, comfortable temperatures where you can do that because it looks like we're going to cool things down, and we are going to cool things down for a while once we get through the weekend. Here's a look at the overnight lows for tonight. Low 60s, so basically what you'll wake up to tomorrow morning. 50s for Bend, 50s for Pendleton, and we'll be in the 50s for coastal areas too. Skies mainly clear, a few pockets of high clouds, but that's not really doing much for us. And of course, we're not seeing much in the way of rain at all. That storm track is just way up to the north. And so with it up to the north, all that heat continues to build in underneath it. And of course, the storm track keeps the rain away as well. We'll have another day of heat. So as we go into Saturday, we're going to be looking at highs back into the upper 80s and low 90s. The storm track tries to take just that tiny bit of a dip for Saturday, but not enough to make a big difference. So some of us may be at 88, 89 versus say 91 or 92. So you probably won't feel a big difference tomorrow, but it could be a touch cooler. Then we go into Sunday and it really starts to dip down again. And what happens on Sunday is we start to be able to tap into some of that cooler air over the ocean waters. And so we'll start off with more clouds around on Sunday, but then we clear it out and we'll see sunshine. So I think Sunday is going to be a really nice day. It means highs in the upper 70s for us. And then we just go to the other extreme after that. We go into next week and the storm track not flat, it dips. And what happens is the cooler air comes in. That also opens up the door for these systems to continuously come in. And so that means highs in the 60s. Some days we may even struggle to be in the low 60s, and we'll certainly be wet at times too. So that cooler weather really moving in, and so we just kind of go from one extreme to the other. How about those weekend plans if you're headed to the coast to escape the heat? Astoria was great today. We topped out at 79. We're in the low 70s right now, so just beautiful. You drop south to Lincoln City, you really escape the heat because we've been dealing with a cloud cover all day, and that's meant highs only in the 60s and upper 50s from there back down towards Newport. So it's been a struggle there to get that sunshine going. So that's going to be the place ahead if you really want to cool things down. Your coastal forecast for places like Seaside, Cannon Beach as you head north of Lincoln City and Newport. Low 70s tomorrow, and then it's back to the 60s Sunday, and we will see a little bit more cloud cover on Sunday. If you're going to be going to the mountains, maybe for a hike over in the Cascades, bring that water. It's going to be in the upper 80s on Saturday. It's going to get hot quickly, and then by Sunday we're in the mid 70s, so cooling things off a little bit. Don't forget the sunscreen too. Sunshine both days. Your forecast for the gorge: low 90s Saturday. Fire danger going up in this direction because we're going to have really dry conditions, and it's going to be breezy Saturday and Sunday. Sunday cools down a little bit, but those winds will be whipping, and so fire danger again going up again for us, so please be careful. Central Oregon, Bend, Madras, beautiful weather for that. It's going to be hot Saturday, a little cooler Sunday, back to the 80s. And then your forecast, if you're heading east, we're going to be looking at highs in the upper 80s on Saturday, upper 70s on Sunday, with lots of sunshine both days, and winds staying fairly light, just a breeze, 10 to 20 mile-an-hour winds. Here's your 7-day forecast, and you can see the big changes moving in. So enjoy the summer clothes right now. Enjoy those barbecues, maybe pool parties, because it's going to be a little tough to come by after this. We go from the 80s and 90s to the 60s next week.
Speaking of pool parties,
I knew he'd say that.
how come no one invited me to the pool party that you guys are having?
Oh,
is it just for girls?
Well, the invite's in my purse for you. I just haven't been able to give it to you.
Yeah, you get an official written out invite.
Thank you.
Thanks for reminding me. I got to get that to you.
Okay, thanks. I think you guys are just pulling my leg.